Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I'll be taking you through volume of solids. So it says volume of a solid that lies below a surface given by z is equal to a function of xy and above a region d in the xy plane is given by the double integral over the region d of the function dA. So this is generally how to find the volume of any solid created by what? A surface and what? And a region in the xy plane, right? So using this, I have a problem here so that we look at how we can find volumes of solid using our double integral. So it says find the volume of the solid form that lies below the surface given by z is equal to 16xy plus 200 and lies above the region in the xy plane bounded by y is equal to s squared and y is equal to 8 minus s squared. So see, it says find the volume of the solid, right? That's the problem you're looking for. So find the volume of the solid that lies below the surface given by, so this is a surface, right? So this is a surface. And remember that in the formula, we are taking the integral of the surface So this is a surface, z is equal to 16xy plus 200 and lies above the region in the xy plane. So our region in the xy plane, we are saying that that region is bounded by what? Y is equal to s squared and y is equal to 8 minus s squared, right? So what are we using the region for? And take notes, our integral, we just state our integral will be equal to the double integral, our region d, our function. Now what's our function? 16xy plus 200. Then now our dA will come. So before I make I make the necessary substitution for the A and B, we have to look out for the region D. So how do we get a region D? So to get a region D, we need what? X component or X limit and what? Y limit, right? So we know that Y is equal to S squared and the same Y is equal to 8 minus S squared. When I equate these two, I get S squared is equal to 8 minus S squared. Then I'll have 2S squared is equal to 8. Then probably s squared to be equal to 4. So I'll have s is greater than or equal to negative 2 or less than or equal to 2. So my limit for x is what? Negative 2 to 2, right? So we have got that. Now the next one is look out for what? To look out for our y. What's the limit for y? So obviously you realize that y is what? Now for y, we have to take note that we have two boundaries, s squared and what? 8 minus s squared. Which one is bigger? Which one is bigger? So graphically, if you want to draw this, you know that if you have y equals s squared, our second derivative will be what? Will be 2, and that will be what? Minimum, right? So that will lie down all the way from what? Minus 2 to 2, right? So minus 2 towards 2, and that will be what? Y is equal to s squared. But for y equals 8 minus s squared, remember the second derivative will give us negative 2, so that will be up also from this side to this side. So this is the region we really want to integrate over. Okay, that's all. So meaning y will be greater than or equal to what? S squared, but less than or equal to 8 minus s squared. And once you get this, you are done, right? Once you get this, you are done. So we ask ourselves, which one do you think we should integrate first? Any of them will be possible. But the thing is, x has the what? The integers as its limit. So that one should be the outer. Okay, that will be our outer. So I'll have integral from negative 2, right? Integral from negative 2 to 2 of 16xy plus 200, right? Then I'll have the inner. Sorry, so let me write the inner here, somewhere here, right? Let me write the inner here. So I have integral 2, then I have negative 2 here. Then I'll have another integral. I'll have s squared here, 8 minus s squared here. Then my function 16xy plus 200. So I'll be integrating with respect to y first. So dy dx, as simple as that. Because my y is what is having the functional limits. Okay. So once I have this, I just move on straight. So I'll have integral from negative 2 to 2. Then here, when I integrate this expression with respect to y, what am I getting? I'm getting 8xy squared, right, plus 200y. Then I introduce my limit s squared, 8 minus s squared, then everything dx. So once I have this, I simplify this expression negative 2 to 2. So Wherever I see y, I have to put what? 8 minus s squared. Okay, 8 minus s squared. So if you want to do this, then we're going to have 8x open bracket 8 minus s squared close bracket squared, all squared, right? Because we integrated with respect to y. So all squared, then plus 200 multiplying 8 minus s squared, right? Then also minus the expression 8x multiplying here, wherever I see y squared, I'll put s squared. So s squared all squared, then plus 200 s squared. So the x. So we just have to simplify this whole expression. And upon simplifying, you should get negative 128 s cubed, right? Minus 400 s squared plus 512x plus 1600 dx. As simple as that. So this is a very simple integral which you can do. So you know this one, the first one will give me what I'm going to add. I'll be dividing this by 4, right? So I'll be left with negative 32 x to the power 4 minus 400 on 3 s cubed plus 256 x squared plus 1600 x, right? Then my limit from negative to, and I'll simply get 1028,003, and that's my volume for the boundaries given as well as the surface. So the volume below the surface and the boundaries was given as what? S squared and 8 minus s squared. So this is how we go by it. Thank you for being with me in this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share.